Hello everyone, it's Lisa here from Morgan Tarot, and I'm here to do a pick a crystal reading for you guys for the month of September. So you'll be picking a crystal and a deck, which I will go through in just a moment, and you'll receive whatever messages you need to hear that I feel guided to tell you, any cards that need clarifying, and then I will then pull the cards back together and then ask further questions in clarification of what we found out from the first spread. And then from that, we will be guided to where to go from there, and we'll read a couple of oracle messages to finish off. And we'll do that for each of the crystal decks that you choose. Crystal number 1, the labradorite. This stone is all about spirituality. The deck that we'll be using with that particular crystal is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Crystal number 2, the amethyst cluster. As you can see, it's very beautiful, very sparkly, and it can be used to charge up other crystals also. And the deck that I'll be using for crystal number 2 is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Crystal number 3, the rose quartz, which is all about purifying with love. A strong, also friendship stone. And the deck that I'll be using for crystal number 3 is the Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck. Crystal number 4, the Peach Serpentine, which is all about regenerating life and self-awareness. Beautiful cluster stone, much like the amethyst that you saw for crystal number 2. And the deck that I'll be using for crystal number 4 is the Light Seers Tarot deck. If you chose crystal number 1, the spirituality stone of labradorite, we are using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and I've pre-shuffled the deck, and let's go ahead and get your messages. Right, the Justice card up first. So it looks, guys, like there's been an injustice in the recent past. The Justice card for me only ever comes out when there's been an injustice. So it looks as though something has been unfair in love for you, and we need to go ahead and find out what exactly. Wow, that one jumped out really quickly. Okay, we've got the Chariot as the next energy. The Chariot is all about, for me, you know, it's all about that fast forward movement. It's about traveling. It can be about someone who's at a distance from you, but I feel like with the Justice card being here, someone who potentially at a distance from you. Now, when I say that, it could be a distance, I mean, this person could live at a distance from you. This person might just energetically be distant from you. They may not be communicating with you currently. And I feel like this person wants to come towards you with an apology of some sort or communication of some sort. I need to go ahead and clarify further, but someone's been unfair and unjust, and the Chariot card is someone that is very sure about what they would like to do. They understand what they need to do, and they are charging forward with a mission, with an understanding, you know, that they need to achieve this particular goal, and I feel like that's where they're going to with this. Then we've got the Temperance card, which is, yeah, it's all about divine timing. I feel like this person going through a bit of a change in life. They could be becoming more spiritually aware. They could be connecting more, you know, with spirit and their spirituality and following their intuition a bit more. With the Temperance card here, I feel as though this person has been quite patient in coming towards you, but I feel like they've now decided that they do need to make that move and take that action and come towards you with the Chariot card here. And I feel like they're coming forward quite quickly after a period of patience, and I feel like they believe it is now divine timing and it's time for them to come forward and to make this injustice right. Okay, yeah, we've got the Hierophant, which again, I feel like someone who is, and this follows on from the Temperance, this person is, you know, they're connecting more with their spirituality. They may even be connecting more with, could even be religion, but they're connecting with some higher understanding of themselves, and they're starting to see things in a new perspective in relation to this connection, which is why they've made this decision after using some patience and going within and taking some time to heal. Temperance can also be about healing. I feel like they've made a firm decision that they'd like to move forward in this connection, and I do feel like, you know, they'd like to commit at least to a higher level than they had done previously in this connection. So If you guys, you know, were very casual previously, I feel like they want to, you know, go the next level the next time around. If you were married, you know, they want to return. If you were in a stable commitment but you weren't yet living together, maybe they'll want to, you know, move in together. I just feel like there's some sense of it, you know, moving forward when they come back. And, you know, this is the right, we cannot control, you know, the events in our lives. Spirit and the universe is the only one that actually can control that. We can try to manifest things into our lives, but they're all going to happen in divine timing regardless of what we do, because we've often got lessons that we need to learn and journeys that we need to go on, and a pathway that's predetermined before we even are born. I feel like with the Hierophant being here, you know, this person is actually, you know, seeking guidance and counsel. They might be speaking to, you know, friends, family, even therapists, you know, to try and get advice about, you know, what to do in this situation, in this connection. They might be a bit lost about where to go to from here, because I think they know that it's time to make a move and come forward with the Chariot and the Temperance here. And the Hierophant, like I said, higher levels of understanding, connecting with people who can give them guidance, and perhaps tapping into spirituality and religion more so than in the past. And then we've got the Six of Cups, guys. So this is all about a soulmate. This is all about a past life connection. This is about someone who, you know, views you as their soulmate, someone who is very reminiscent, someone who's nostalgic, someone who's looking at photos, you know, reminiscing over past memories, thinking about all the good times that you guys had, and, you know, still seeing you as that person that they'd like to return to. Let's go ahead and get some more messages. All right, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person, given that, you know, it is below the Justice card, this person has left you out in the cold. I feel like you had a very difficult ending, a very challenging ending. Five of Pentacles, you know, as you can see in the picture, you know, we've got a couple here that look like they've been through a lot of disadvantage. One of them, you know, has no shoes on, the other one's on crutches. It looks like it's been a very unfortunate ending. It's ended quite difficult for both of you. I don't think it's been easy on either of you. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So I feel like with the ending in this connection, someone's done something sneaky. Your person, it seems. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like it's your person who is, I believe, your soulmate, who is wanting to come back in divine timing and have a higher level of commitment with you guys. I feel like they're at a distance energetically or physically, and they like to return to, you know, correct this injustice of the past. They've left you out in the cold previously, and they're acknowledging that they did turn their back on you. They were sneaky. They did something that betrayed you, that betrayed the connection, and they are feeling extremely remorseful for it now. I feel like the spirit has been kicking their backside, so to speak, and it's also been tapping into them to remind them that they are a past life soulmate connection, that you are meant to be together, and that in divine timing it will occur. This person needs to right their wrongs. This person has done things that, you know, have hurt you, that have betrayed you, that have been sneaky, that have left you out in the cold. Let's go ahead and get some more messages, please. What else do we need to know about this connection for crystal number one? What else do we need to know? Sorry, guys, I know my jacket is hitting the table. I'm trying to be mindful of that. Okay, Ace of Cups. Yep. As I said, I feel like this person is wanting to make a comeback. I feel like they're realizing now, after, you know, some time and patience and time apart, that they've done the wrong thing, that they need to make it right, and that you are a soulmate. You are their soulmate. Yeah, Ten of Cups under the Hierophant. You know, this person, and Ace of Cups under the Temperance. So after some, you know, in divine timing, after they've taken time to balance themselves out and find who they are in the world and what it is that they need to be doing in this connection, they've decided that they do need to charge forward towards you, and they're going to offer you an Ace of Cups. And then we've got the Ten of Cups, guys. They see you as their wish fulfillment. And with the Hierophant here, this person absolutely wants to commit to you on a higher level than they did previously. I feel like they're seeking counsel from others at the moment as to how to come back in this connection, but they do acknowledge that you are their soulmate. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles. This person is holding on very tightly to this connection. They're not wanting to let it go. They're wanting to, you know, make things right with you after an injustice. And yeah, this person is watching you with the Page of Swords. They're watching you. They're trying to gather information about where you're currently at in life, if you'd be prepared to take them back, what they need to do to try and to make this right after this injustice. And the Wheel of Fortune is here, which, you know, is showing the karmic wheel Often when we make poor choices in life, the karmic wheel does get involved. That's the universe. We do bad things and we hurt people, then we get bad karma. I feel like this person is in a situation where they're receiving bad karma currently from the universe. But they're watching you and they're trying to figure out how they can make a comeback in your life. They do not know currently how to do it. They are trying to figure it out. But they're holding on to you very closely. They see you as their soulmate and they do want to have a high level of commitment with you. After taking some time out to balance themselves, to heal. And, you know, in that time they've discovered that, you know, in this spiritual awakening that they're having, or some kind of leveling up where they're understanding things and seeing things in a different way. They might be getting help, like I said, from a guidance, you know, someone who has guidance, wisdom, friends, family, a counsellor, a therapist, whoever it may be. But they've been sneaky and left you out in the cold in the past, but they'd like to come back in. They see you as their Ten of Cups and they're holding on very closely to this connection. And as I said, watching you. The Page of Swords here. They're trying to gather information about how they can make a return in your life successfully. I mean, they want this to work, and the Knight of Cups here shows me that they'd like to apologise. That is my Walk of Shame card. I feel like the karma is kicking their backside currently, so I feel like whatever they've done to you is being done to them, or whatever decision they've made where they've been unfair to you. I think they've deceived you in some way, which possibly could involve lying, stealing, cheating, whatever it may be, being sneaky and tried to get away with something. Karma is now kicking their backside. And they want to come back. They realise they've made a huge mistake. They know that you're their soulmate and they just want to come back. And I feel like with the Knight of Cups here, they want to apologise. That's a sincere apology. Someone coming in as the Walk of Shame, you know, they know they've done wrong and they know they need to make it right. Page of Cups, yep. A message of love, a love offer. Someone coming in with a love offer. The Tower. A shocking, unexpected ending, I feel like this was, with the Justice here. I do feel like it also is going to be unexpected when they do communicate with you, with the Tower being here. I feel like they're going to come in with a message of love towards you and they're going to explain all of this to you, and that perhaps they're going to tell you that they are very sorry about what they've done in the past. But currently they're kind of just watching you to try and find out how you might respond to them, whether you might be receptive or not, whether you have someone else already. This person is just currently just trying to gather as much information as they possibly can about, you know, how it's going to help them to be successful if they were to make a comeback in your life. So I feel like, you know, the Tower shows me that it's going to be not expected by you. It's going to be something that shocks you. You didn't expect them to come back. Yeah, now we've got the Strength card. So this person is really using every ounce of strength and courage that they have to do this. It's taking everything they have. I feel like they're very fearful of how you're going to respond to them. They're very fearful of, you know, how you're going to receive them, how you're going to respond, whether it's even something that's, you know, going to be worth it, because it is going to be quite difficult for them to do, to admit to, you know, all their wrongdoings from the past that they've tried to run away and hide from. But I feel like, you know, karma is just beating their backside, and they finally realise that you guys are soulmates. Six of Cups, soulmate card every day of the week. And, you know, it's by the Hierophant, which is all about high levels of commitment and getting guidance and counselling to actually come to better understandings about the things that we've, you know, the things that we've done in our lives and how we can improve our lives, especially if we're in a really bad state, which I feel like they might do with the Wheel of Fortune being here. I feel like like I said, that karma might be kicking their backside. That's not something that anyone can control. That is just what they need to go through because of this Tower here. They caused a Tower on you and they're now having a Tower moment themselves, I feel. And it's also going to be a Tower moment. So it has a number of layers to this Tower message, I feel like. I feel like they caused a Tower with something deceptive in the past that left you out in the cold. I now feel they're getting the Tower with this Wheel of Fortune. Something has actually been, you know, a karmic, they've had like a karmic response from the universe because they've done something unfair and unjust. And I also feel like they're going to come back towards you with something very unexpected also with the Tower here. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords, I feel like they're going to come racing in with this, a lot of passion and a lot of desire. They're going to want to tell you exactly, you know, how they feel, and they're going to want it to happen really fast and swift. The Empress, they view you as their Empress. They view you as extremely valuable, extremely nurturing, extremely abundant, someone that they would like to share the rest of their lives with here. Let's get one more card. What else do we need to know? One more card for pile number one, please. Crystal and pile number one. We won't take all of them. I'll just take the one that flipped over, the Death card, yeah. So the Death is about endings. There's been an ending here, there's no doubt, with the Tower and the Justice card and, you know, the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, but the Death card at the end of the read, next to the Empress and below the Strength and the Knight of Cups, speaks to me about a rebirth. So there is a rebirth here that is coming in. The top of the deck, we have the Lovers, which is all about, again, a divine union and a soulmate. And the bottom of the deck is the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. So guys, it looks very much like you guys have got a lot to look forward to here. This person is, this person is currently, I feel like, in a place of healing. They've been trying to figure out how to come back in, which is why they've been watching you with this Page of Swords energy. But I feel like, they're in a karmic situation where they're learning their lessons the hard way, but they are going to come in with a message of apology with a Knight of Cups and a Page of Cups. They're currently trying to build up all their strength to come towards you, and they do view you as their Empress. They view you as their soulmate with the Six of Cups here. They view you as their Ten of Cups. We've got a lot of energy here that shows Ace of Cups, how much they value you now. Unfortunately, it looks like it's taken something quite negative and deceptive and an ending. Betrayal, being left out in the cold for them to realise your value. But I guess that is how we learn our lessons. When we lose the things that, we don't know their value, we lose them and we understand the value that they then hold for us. Okay, let's gather the cards up. And let's ask Spirit another question. Okay, for crystal number 1, pile number 1. Alright, let's ask Spirit. Okay. What are their current intentions towards you? It looks as though they want to come towards you, but we didn't quite get an answer in the end about when that might be happening. Let's first of all ask what their intentions towards you are, and then from there we can ask another question if it looks like they're coming in the near future. So Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels of the Universe, please tell us what are this person's intentions for pile 1. What is the intentions towards their person? What is the intentions towards pile 1? Crystal number 1. The Tower and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. And the Sun. Okay. It's going to be unexpected when they come in. It does look like they are coming in, guys. Especially after a heartbreak and betrayal at the bottom of the deck. They're viewing you currently as the Nine of Pentacles. So someone who's extremely abundant, someone who's doing very well for themselves, someone who's very hardworking, self-made, and doing very well financially, in career, in finance, in just generally in life. You're single, abundant energy, and that's how they're viewing you right now. But yes, they're coming in unexpectedly at a time when you don't expect it, and I feel like they're sneaking in a way that you didn't even kind of see them coming. As I said, with the Tower and the Seven of Swords here, I feel like this person is going to be quite sneaky about the way that they approach you. They might orchestrate to bump into you somewhere. They might orchestrate to turn up at your workplace, where if they know where you work. They're going to do something kind of sneaky and a little underhanded perhaps, but they do want to get a message to you, so they're going to try and do something sneaky. It might mean that they make, a fake social media account to try and communicate with you. I feel like they're going to do something sneaky in order to create this Tower moment where they're going to try and come back, because they view you as their sun. You are everything to them. You're extremely abundant. You are everything that they want. You are their happiness. Very clear message here, guys, that they are going to come back in, but they're going to do it in a sneaky way that you don't expect, and they're viewing you as their happiness. Let's get a clarifier for the Seven of Swords, just to clarify I'm on the right track. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Again, after leaving you out in the cold, they know that they need to make a comeback, and that's what they're trying to do. They want to bring you back out from the cold. Just saw the Magician. Looks like they want to manifest you back into their lives. Yep, now we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is all about reconciliation. This person wants you to make a judgment call that you will accept them back from a past mistake that they've made. Yeah, Three of Pentacles very much for me is a reconciliation card. After an ending, after being left out in the cold. Queen of Cups, this person, embodies a lot of love towards you. Let's get a clarifier for the Sun. We've got the Knight of Cups, which is all about them apologising and, making things right with you. Let's get a quick clarifier for the Tower. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're going to come in with a very passionate message. They know exactly what it is that they want. They know exactly what they want to do in this connection. They'd like to make it right. They have a lot of passion and love for you, and they're going to do everything they can to try and make this come back into a sun commitment, you know. But you're not going to see this coming. It's going to be sneaky. It's going to be unexpected with the Tower here. But they certainly do have a lot of love towards you. This Knight of Cups energy, Queen of Cups energy, and passion, which is a kind of a mix that you need, right? Love and passion. We've got a mix of both of those after leaving you out in the cold and wanting to reconcile with you with the Three of Pentacles. 3 messages from the Oracle, or whatever comes out. 3 messages from the wisdom of the Oracle for pile number 1. Higher power. Yep, guys, I feel like there is a higher power involved here. I feel like there's a higher power, like I said at the beginning. Spirituality, I feel like they're leveling up with their spirituality, and as a result they're coming to certain understandings about, you know, how they need to clean up their lives, with clean it up, how they need to clean up their energy. They need to be more honest up front, and they need to make this right with justice. They've been unfair, they've not been following their intuition, so I feel like they've had to seek guidance and counsel. I feel like they've had to level up with their spirituality or their religion, whatever it may be. And I feel like they actually are seeking, you know, more understanding about who they are and the way the decisions they've made. They're regretful about the decisions they've made. So I feel like, yeah, they do want to clean things up, and then by the book. They now want to do things fair and just. They want to do things the right way, because they weren't doing things the right way. They came across as someone who was very deceptive, who betrayed you in some kind of way, and, you know, left you out in the cold. Very clear message here. And this person now has leveled up, is vibrating a lot higher. They're perhaps connecting to spirit. They're perhaps connecting to their intuition. They're connecting to whatever it may be, whatever faith they follow. And I feel like, you know, even getting advice from loved ones, from friends, from counselors, therapists, they're starting to understand that, you know, what they've done is actually not okay, and they've actually ruined something that was the best thing that they had. Someone that they viewed as the sun, someone that they viewed as their 10 of Pentacles, their 10 of Cups. They absolutely, you know, adore you. And, you know, they're connecting to higher power, which we've already spoken about. They're wanting to clean up their lives and clean up the mess that they've made with the injustice they've done, and they want to do things by the book now. Crystal number 2, beautiful amethyst cluster. The deck that we have, just going to do a bit of incense cleansing, just to cleanse the energy. Got dragon blood incense here, guys. We're just going to cleanse the energy around us. Okay. So, if you chose crystal number 2, deck number 2, we have got the Modern Witch Tarot deck. We're going to get messages that you need to hear. If you chose crystal 2, deck 2. And we're going to do any clarifiers that need clarifying. Then we'll pull the cards back together and ask any additional messages that we have. And then we'll grab a few cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle to finish off. Spirit guides, guardian angels of the universe, please show us with truth and clarity the messages that pile number 2, crystal number 2 needs to hear. Alright, we have got okay guys, it looks like similar message that we got for crystal number 1, pile number 1. We also got the Justice card, guys. So as I was saying in the previous message, and I firmly believe this, the Justice card comes out, there's been an injustice. There's no doubt about it. Someone has done something that has been unjust, unfair, imbalanced, not right, illegal. It's been something that should not have happened. Something that has ruined this or damaged this connection in love. Alright, we've also got the 7 of Swords, which speaks to someone being sneaky. Someone who has done something that they've tried to get away with, someone who's trying to sneak away from a connection, someone who has done something that, you know, has caused a lot of hurt to the other person that they've actually tried to get away with, whether it be lying, stealing, cheating, being dishonest, a number of things. It could be anything. We can clarify that in a moment, but certainly it looks like a strong energy here of injustice and betrayal and sneaky behavior. And then we've got the World card. Now the World speaks to cycles. So, you know, the Earth goes around the Sun once every year. So I feel like, you know, this is about closing out cycles and starting new cycles. I feel like there's been an ending in this cycle with you and this person because of something sneaky that's been unfair and unjust. I'm going to get a bit more information about this particular injustice. Trying to keep my jacket off the table because I know how noisy it can be. Queen of Pentacles. What else? Tell us more about this message for pile crystal number 2. Okay. Okay, so let's get 2 more to make it even. Whoop. Take these 2 that fell on the floor. Okay. So guys, as I spoke about, it looks like there's been an injustice here. Someone's been very sneaky, and there's been a closing out of a cycle here with the world. The world can also signify new cycles coming around, but I'm not seeing that initially. So let's go ahead and have a look at the further energies that we have here. So I've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Seven of Cups in the middle spread. The Chariot being in the heart of the spread here. I feel like this person that has been sneaky and unfair and unjust is someone that views you as a Queen of Pentacles. They view you as extremely abundant, extremely smart, hardworking, knowledgeable, someone of high value, someone that is valued by others, someone who is looked up to, someone who is admired, respected in their field, and in general, just as a person, just a beautiful, abundant energy, someone who's extremely loyal, someone who's extremely hardworking, self-made, and all of the above. I feel like that's how they view you. And I feel like they are wanting to come towards you here with the Chariot. The Chariot to me is all about, you know, travel. It's about someone having a very clear idea of what they want and going towards it, having a vision and then moving towards that vision with the Chariot here. And they're on a motorbike in this particular deck. So it shows even more, you know, velocity, more passion, more speed. This person wants to come towards you at speed. But I feel like there's been options here in the past. I feel like with the Seven of Swords, the Justice card, and the Seven of Cups, 2 sevens here, guys. I feel like this person has had options. This person that you're connecting with or have connected with has been sneaky, and they've had other options that maybe you weren't aware about. Maybe they were presenting illusions to you. They were presenting an illusion or a certain way of being, or they were putting on a mask around you, or they were putting on a mask around the other people, the other person, whoever they were trying to connect with and being sneaky with. But there's an element here of illusion, of falseness, of being sneaky, of trying to get away with something, of doing the wrong thing. This card only ever comes out when there's been an injustice rather. And you know, this is something that they need to make right. I mean, they view you as extremely abundant and they want to come towards you at speed. They know they've done something very wrong here. And with a Nine of Cups energy, I feel like, again, you're in this very single, abundant energy right now. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, they view you as extremely abundant and really in your energy right now, really bossing up, really independent, really strong and independent. But yeah, with the Two of Swords here, I feel like they've made a decision that's been the wrong decision for them. I feel like they're realizing that they went down the wrong pathway and they've made the wrong decision. This to me can also be about infidelity, this particular message. It means that they could have made a choice to go in a different direction, because this card is kind of like a crossroads card to me as well. It can be unsure of where to go and then making a decision, and quite often it's the wrong decision and then we feel very regretful about it, which is why we have a closing of a cycle here. And you know, someone that's been sneaky and unfair and unjust and had other options, and they now view you as extremely abundant and they want to come towards you at speed, but they've done something that they can't just return from so quickly, because the Two of Swords here shows me that they've been very indecisive in the past, and they've gone towards, I feel, something that they made a mistake with. They're blindfolded in this image, you know, they're blindfolded and they're unsure, but I feel like they've put that blindfold on themselves. They've decided to blindfold themselves to, you know, they knew what they needed to do. They knew it was the right thing to do. They knew what they should have done, but they didn't do that. Instead, they put on a mask, they put on a blindfold, and they pretended that it wasn't happening. They pretended that they didn't know the things that they knew. They pretended that they didn't understand what this connection was because they were so mesmerized and allured and taken away by something else that drew their attention. Something shiny came along and took their attention away from their connection. And I feel like that's where it got unfair and sneaky, you know, when the Seven of Swords comes in here. The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords, you know, this person, they knew what they were supposed to be doing. The Two of Swords, to me, with the blindfold, you know, it speaks to someone who has a blindfold on, but they can take that blindfold off at any time. You know, they can take it off and make the right decision that they know is the right decision, that in their hearts they know is what they truly want. But if they're wearing a mask, if they're trying to hide from their feelings with this blindfold, if they're trying to deny feelings that they know are there with the High Priestess, they had a deep knowledge and intuition and understanding within themselves that this was their true love, that you were their true love. They view you as extremely valuable, extremely abundant, someone who is high value, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups here. But they still made the wrong choice. They still followed an illusion. They still followed the shiny bell, whatever it was that distracted them from this connection, that took them away from it. And now they want to come in at speed towards you on a motorbike. But it may be too late. I'm not sure. We're going to get some more clarifiers. Why is the Seven of Swords here, Spirit? Wow, they come in quick. Wow. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords and the Emperor. There's definitely been a betrayal here with the Ten of Swords. And with the Emperor, I feel like they went towards someone or something that they thought was going to be more valuable for them. I feel like they were going towards something that they thought was an Emperor energy. And I feel like they were fooled by that. I feel like there was a level of deception towards them as well with the Seven of Swords here. I feel like they went towards something, like I said, shiny, a shiny new thing that attracted their attention, that took them away from this connection, and they've made it, you know, an incorrect decision with their blindfold on here, but they actually knew what they should have been doing. It's closed out of cycle here with a World card, but, you know, with the Emperor here, I feel like, you know, they went towards something that they thought was going to be more abundant for them. They thought it was going to be you know, the right choice to make at the time. They've made an indecision. They've made, you know, they've been lured by illusion, because the Seven of Cups can also speak to illusions. It's not taking the, you know, it's having decisions and options, but it's not always, you know, you don't know what you're going to get inside of each of these cups. They all present different, you know, outcomes, and you don't actually know until you've chosen the cup. So I feel like they were distracted by a particular option and a particular cup, so to speak. They felt that that was their Emperor or Empress, take it as it resonates, male or female, you know, feminine or masculine energy. They went towards someone who they viewed at the time, when they were distracted by this shininess with the Two of Swords energy here. They've made a decision to go towards someone or something that they felt was going to be their Empress or their Emperor. Someone who they viewed as abundant, has very... as someone who, you know, with the Empress and Emperor energy, someone who's extremely abundant and someone who's extremely valuable, knowledgeable, you know, they're really the highest level of leadership in any kind of job. Someone who is extremely nurturing, supportive, loyal. A judgment call here that was incorrect. They didn't follow their intuition here with the High Priestess being here next to the Two of Swords. They didn't follow their intuition, and they went towards someone who they thought was their Emperor or Empress, but they actually weren't. And it actually caused a huge betrayal in this connection, because we're clarifying the Seven of Swords here, which is a, you know, a sneaky betrayal card right beside the Seven of Cups and the Justice. So they've caused a betrayal in here, because I feel like they went towards someone or something that they thought was their Emperor or Empress, as it resonates. All right, let's get a clarifier for... why is the Chariot here? Let's find out, you know, if they are wanting to come towards you at speed and what that entails. Why is the Chariot here for pile and crystal number 2? Why is the Chariot here? Okay, so for the Chariot, clarifying the Chariot, we have the Devil and the Lovers. This person has, I feel, the reason why they're needing to now move towards you at speed is because they've been very, with the Devil energy here, I feel like they've been very toxic. They've been toxic in this connection. This particular reading, in terms of clarifying the Chariot, I feel like they've made a choice, because the Lovers also represents choices being made. between two people, between two lovers. They made a toxic choice that made them go towards someone that was not their emperor or empress. They had some kind of belief or understanding or some false illusion with the Seven of Cups that this person was going to be their emperor or their empress, but they caused an injustice and they caused a Ten of Swords, which is a huge betrayal in this connection. They made the wrong decision when they were at a crossroads here, and you know, they caused a closing of this cycle, a closing of this connection. But however, they made a huge mistake because they already had the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. They already had someone extremely abundant. They just failed to see it at the time because they put a blindfold on. Guys, they put a blindfold on. They didn't want to see what was in front of them. You know, they did not follow their intuition, although the intuition card is right beside the Two of Swords. Deep down inside, they knew what was the right thing to do, but they were somehow distracted and somehow taken away by some toxic kind of energy. This person that they went towards could have been very manipulative. They could have been very toxic. They could have, you know, done all sorts of things to try and, you know, pull this person away from you. They might have been, you know, telling your person all kinds of crap. Lies, I'm hearing from spirit, just lies. They could have been, you know, someone that delves in, you know, that indulges in things that are not good for them, like, you know, over drinking, using drugs. They could just be very, you know, a very dark energy that lies a lot, manipulates people, that tells them things that aren't true to make them believe that they are someone that they're not. I feel like they posed as an emperor, but they were not an emperor. With the devil energy here, there's a very dark, toxic energy here. Your person went towards, they made a choice in love towards someone else that was a very dark, toxic energy. And I feel like they're now finding this out, or they've found this out already. And they now want to come back towards you because they know how abundant you actually are. They know you're their Queen of Pentacles, their Nine of Cups. But they knew this all along. That's what the really sad thing is I feel like they already knew how valuable you were. They just made a poor decision. They made a decision to go towards someone else, and it's caused a huge injustice and betrayal in this connection. So that was clarifying the Chariot card. So that's why they now want to come at speed towards you, because they've done something extremely, you know, they've made an extremely bad decision here with the Two of Swords. They've blinded themselves when they didn't actually need to. They had really good intuition already that was telling them, no, don't do this. But they got distracted with the Seven of Cups energy here. It speaks about illusions, which they then got sneaky. They then caused injustice in this connection. They caused a betrayal in this connection. They thought they were going towards an emperor or an empress, but they were actually going towards a false illusion of someone who presents as someone who is something that they're not. And they made that poor decision with the Lovers card being here, which is about making a choice in love. And now they want to come back towards you because they know that they've made a huge mistake, and they want to come back at speed so they can say, hey, please accept my apology. Please, please, please let me come back, because I know that you are my Queen of Pentacles and my Nine of Cups. Like, you can't get any more abundant than that. They were presented with things that, you know, tempted them away from this connection. That shiny new bell, that shiny new toy, that shiny new whatever, you know. Sometimes we can be very tempted by new opportunities coming in. We really do need to trust our intuition at all times, guys. Alright, let's get one more message for Crystal and pile number 2. Alright, so what else does this person need to know about this situation? We've got the Ten of Swords again. Oh my goodness, guys. We've got the Justice card again, and we've got the Ace of Swords again. And I have shuffled this deck. Tower at the top of the deck. The Fool, Ten of Pentacles, what's at the bottom? Knight of Swords, the Death, and the Empress. Okay, guys, let's just get one more message for you if you chose Crystal or pile number 2. It looks as though there's definitely been a betrayal here. Spirit is saying to be very careful with this person, because there are some truths that need to be found out for this to be made correct. So this person did betray you, absolutely. You have been utterly betrayed. Injustice has come out once again. I mean, twice in the same read for you guys. This is a strong betrayal, guys. I understand why you're probably here watching. You are trying to gain some clarity about why this Tower moment happened. There has been a Tower moment. This person has acted like a complete fool, and I'm going to take that in the literal sense of the card, rather than someone taking a leap of faith. And they have betrayed and fooled a Ten of Pentacles connection, something that was a Ten of Pentacles that they have now damaged and destroyed by going swiftly towards someone else with a Knight of Swords here. They went in very passionate and strong towards something and someone else, and they caused a death in this connection. They have caused a death with the Empress. And I feel like they know that now. I feel like they now see who the real Empress was. Remember I just spoke about how they thought the other person was the Empress or the Emperor? Now we're being presented with the Empress after the Death card, which tells me with the Ten of Pentacles that they now understand that you are the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. But they caused a death here because they went very swiftly with the Knight of Swords here and the Fool and the Tower towards someone else and created havoc in this connection, created a foolish ending in this connection. There is no doubt about it. Ten of Swords, betrayal, justice, betrayal, Ace of Swords. There's still more truth and clarity that needs to come out about this connection, Spirit is saying. That is the main message from this second spread for you. Again, we have a huge betrayal. We have someone who's made a fool of themselves, who's made a foolish decision, who's gone elsewhere, gone against their Empress and the Ten of Pentacles, and caused a death in this connection. I don't know if it can be rebirthed. I really don't. I'm not seeing a rebirth here, but it's all up to free will, of course. Let's find out what the Oracle says. And of course, you will know because this is your situation if you are resonating with this. But with the Ace of Swords here, I feel like there is still truth and clarity that needs to come out about this situation. I don't feel like you know everything. I feel like you know parts and some of what happened in this connection to cause it to end with this injustice and betrayal. But I still feel like this person has truth that they need to give you. Spirit is saying, don't even give them the time of day unless they're going to come in with the truth. You know, it's that King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords in particular, just do not even bother with this person unless they're willing to start actually speaking the truth, because they've been very sneaky, they've been a liar, they've been deceiving you, and they've been treating you like a fool, and they've been foolish themselves, and they've caused you so much hurt here. We've had this twice come up. Ten of Swords and the Justice card in both spreads for you guys. This person has got some truth that they need to be telling with the Ace of Swords. If they cannot come in with the truth with you, don't even bother to hear them. Don't even bother to listen, Spirit says. Don't even bother to give them the time of the day. Okay, that's really dark energy. I'm going to need to sage and incense after this. Messages from the Oracle for you guys. Soulmates. I feel like they've damaged the soulmate connection. I feel like you guys are soulmates, but I feel like, yeah, they've orphaned. They have orphaned this connection. They have ended this connection very abruptly, very terribly. They have caused a huge betrayal here by making a poor decision on their behalf, even though they knew it wasn't the right thing to do. I feel like deep down in their intuition, they knew it wasn't the right thing to do, but they've gone ahead and done it anyway. They've damaged a soulmate connection. You are their soulmate. There's no doubt about that. They view you as extremely abundant and valuable. They know now that you're the Empress, but hey, they've already done the damage. And clean it up. Got this message for the last, for crystal number 1 as well. Clean it up. Clean up your crap, guys. Like, clean it up. Clean up the mess that you've made. You have caused a huge mess. And this is directed at your person. Like, they have caused, you know, an ending in something that was soulmate. Something that was a Ten of Pentacles connection. Something that was an Empress connection. It's just so truly sad. But Spirit is saying, you know, this person is your soulmate. Does not mean that you need to be with this person. Soulmate has, the meaning of soulmate is someone that is here to teach you lessons. We're here to learn. You're there to learn things from each other. It does not always mean that that person is meant to stay in your life. It can often mean that that person is someone that you are both here to learn valuable life lessons from each other, that you signed soul contracts for in previous lives. You don't always stay with your soulmate, unfortunately. I mean, as lovely as it would be, the reality is, it's not always the case, you know? Not always the case that you get to be and stay with your soulmate. You're here to teach each other lessons, and sometimes it's for a season, sometimes it's for a reason, sometimes it's forever, who knows? But we have got clean it up, orphan and soulmate. So this person needs to clean themselves up. They need to clean up what they've done, the damage. If they're ever going to even try to come back into you, they're going to need to speak truth and clarity. If they're not coming in with the truth, don't even give them the time of day, Spirit says. Just cut them right out of your life. They've already caused the damage. They might be a soulmate, but you've learned lessons, valuable lessons from this betrayal. And Spirit is saying, you know, that they've orphaned you. Don't forget that. They've got a lot to clean up if they ever want to come back towards you as a soulmate. They do really have to do the hard work. Alright guys, that's the message I have for you if you chose crystal and card deck number 2. See you on the next video. Hey, if you chose deck number 3 and card number 3, I just need to do a bit of cleansing here with the Sage, because I'm going to be honest here guys, the last two reads that I just did for deck number 1 and deck number 2 were extremely dark, heavy energy. So I'm going to just sage, as well as I've got incense burning as well, but I really need to sage right now. I'm just feeling dark energy. Sorry guys, that might seem like a whole world of smoke there. It's very smoky now. I need to sage the area because I want to just remove any dark energies, because I'm actually hoping that we get a really positive, bright message for you guys for crystal number 3 and crystal number 4. So decks 3 and 4, I'm hoping to cleanse this energy so we can get some brighter energies for you guys for the next 2 reads. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. If you chose deck number 3 and card number 3, I just need to do a bit of cleansing here with the Sage, because I'm going to be honest here guys, the last two reads that I just did for deck number 1 and deck number 2 were extremely dark, heavy energy. So I'm going to just sage, as well as I've got incense burning as well, but I really need to sage right now. I'm just feeling dark energy. Sorry guys, that might seem like a whole world of smoke there. It's very smoky now. I need to sage the area because I want to just remove any dark energies, because I'm actually hoping that we get a really positive, bright message for you guys for crystal number 3 and crystal number 4. So decks 3 and 4, I'm hoping to cleanse this energy so we can get some brighter energies for you guys for the next 2 reads. Okay. If you chose crystal number 3 and deck number 3, this beautiful rose quartz, let's give deck number 3, crystal number 3, the messages they need to hear. I'm hoping they're going to be a bit lighter than deck number 1 and 2 so far. Okay, I had to sage, guys. I had to sage. That's telling me something, right? Telling you something. Alright, what messages does deck crystal number 3 need to receive from you in the early month of September 2021? Spirit, guides, guardian angels, and the universe, please show us with truth and clarity the messages that we need to receive for these are the initial messages. We can always clarify the ones that we need to. I've still got the sage burning at the moment just to cleanse the energy, hoping to get some more positive messages for you guys. Alright, so we have got the Two of Pentacles, the World, the Fool, and the Strength card. Alright. Looks as though your person has been doing a little bit of juggling. I feel like they have had multiple spirits saying they've had a lot on their plate. I feel like they've been juggling a lot, as in work and life balance. I feel like work and life balance has been challenging for this person. I feel like yeah, I feel like they're giving a lot more to one than the other, and it's not very balanced and healthy. I feel like perhaps they're giving a lot more time to perhaps their work situation than they are to their love situation. So I feel like that's caused some friction in your connection. I feel like, you know, it's caused some damage in your connection, because I feel like you are valuing the relationship more than they are. I feel like they've got priorities that are outside of this connection, and you're quite upset by that, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You know, you want them to put the time and energy that you put into this connection in the same way that you do. You want them to put that in. And I feel like this person could also be juggling other things happening in their life. I feel like this person could also be juggling other things outside of work and life in general. I feel like they could be juggling 2 people. for example. It doesn't have to be, you know, someone that they're cheating on with. It could just be that they're, you know, spending unequal amount of time with their friends and their partner, being you, or, you know, spending more time at work than they are with you as a partner. But definitely a very uneven energy there. But I'm going to clarify that before I go ahead, because I just want to make sure I'm on the right pathway. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, for pile number 2. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like this person is being very cold and cutting towards you. The Queen of Swords is someone who is very abrasive, or can be abrasive, can be cold, can be someone that, you know, cuts you out of their life at a, you know, on a whim. You know, you might say something that upsets them. You might say something that they feel is not fair or truthful. The Queen of Swords is very strong on the truth. If your truth doesn't match up to her truth, she can be very quick to cut you out of her life and not have any further dialogue with you. She's a wounded warrior. She's been through a lot, and she's just she's not about playing games at all. So if she feels like you're playing any kind of games with her, or you're not being honest or upfront, or your truth isn't matching with hers, she will just cut you with her knife, with her sword. She'll just cut you with her sword and you'll be out of her life. I feel like, let's get one more card to clarify. Let's clarify again the Two of Pentacles. One more card to clarify the Two of Pentacles for message number 3. Alright, we've got 2 cards. We'll take them both. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. Yeah, guys, we've got 2 twos here. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I do actually feel like your person, has cut you out because they went towards someone else. With the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups here, I feel like they've actually given someone else a love offer outside of this connection, and they've been juggling the both of you. And I feel like with the the Queen of Swords, obviously, I feel like perhaps that you have found out, and you are the Queen of Swords. You have cut them out of your life because they're not telling you the truth about this connection that they have outside of this connection. Someone else they're connecting with, someone else they have perhaps had a connection or a relationship with. I don't know how far it's gone. We need to clarify that in a minute and ask more questions from Spirit. But with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups here, I feel like this person has gone elsewhere and offered their love to someone else. And I feel like you then, as the Queen of Swords, have cut them out of your life because they've been distrustful and dishonest. They've not been honest with you about this. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is all about truth and clarity. I feel like you have found out a truth about this person. This person that is your person. You have found out a truth that they have not been honest with you. They've been dishonest, and therefore you have cut them out with the Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords' most important value and virtue for her is truthfulness and honesty. She's extremely loyal. She doesn't play games. She doesn't muck around. If someone is not speaking a truth, if someone is being dishonest, she will cut them out in a heartbeat, in a flash. So I feel like you're not currently speaking to this person, or there is very strong friction and tension between the two of you, because you are presenting as a Queen of Swords and they're quite afraid of you. They're quite afraid to approach you, to speak to you, to clarify what happened, because they're not speaking their truth. You found out the truth, and I feel like they're not being quite honest about what actually has happened here with this Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups energy. They've been juggling here. They've been juggling going towards someone else as well as this connection with you. And you found out and you've cut them out and you're seeking truth and clarity, but I don't feel like you've got it so far, because we've got the World here, which is all about closing out cycles. I feel like there's been an ending here in this connection. I feel like with this World card being here, I feel like there's an ending of a cycle at least. Doesn't mean that you're not going to start a new cycle with this person, because the World can speak to new cycles. Let's get a clarifier about that. Can we find out why the World card is here, please? Clarify the World for deck number 3, crystal number 3. Why is the World card here? Okay, we have got the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, this person I feel like was really slow moving in this connection, and I feel like that might have raised some alarm bells with you. This person wasn't giving you what you were expecting from this connection. I mean, you guys were in a connection and, you were wondering why they didn't have enough time to spend with you, why they were always busy, why they were always saying that they were at work. They had other things going on, but in actual fact, they were spending their time and investing their time and energy elsewhere. And I feel like you didn't know that at the time, but your intuition, you know, caught on eventually. And you realized that there was a truth and clarity that you were not receiving from this person. They were, in fact, juggling two people at the same time, offering their cup of love elsewhere as well as to you. But they started neglecting this connection with you, with the Knight of Pentacles. This is like the slowest moving energy in the deck. I feel like, you know, you were getting sort of breadcrumbed from them. I feel like they were just giving you little bits, just enough to keep you hanging in there, just enough to keep you in the connection or without finding the truth, because they were so afraid of your energy with the Queen of Swords here. I feel like you're very strong-minded, very, you know, someone that doesn't take any bullshit, someone who doesn't play games. And if you found this out sooner, you would have cut them out even sooner. So I feel like they were kind of afraid of you. They were afraid of you finding out the truth about this situation, but you did, because your intuition is high, your knowledge is high, and you're the Queen of Swords. You don't mess with the Queen of Swords. You just do not. And I feel like they were just kind of breadcrumbing you with the Knight of Pentacles. Very slow moving energy. You felt like connection wasn't really moving forward. They weren't really giving you enough for you to be fulfilled, for this connection to keep moving forward in a, you know, in a stable fashion where things were progressing. I feel like things were just stagnant, and, you know, you were kind of thinking, why is this so slow moving? Why are they not giving me, you know, why is that connection not moving where it should be? We're together, you know, what's happening here? So I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles energy, they just were breadcrumbing you. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say, breadcrumbing. I feel like if that resonates with your situation, I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm hearing, breadcrumbing. This person was not giving you their all, and that's because they were giving elsewhere, which caused the closing of a cycle here with the World card, which is why we clarified the World. There was an ending because they were not giving to you, they were giving elsewhere, and you got tired and fed up with that, and you cut them out after finding out the truth. All right, and then we've got the Fool card here, which represents, can be literally, you were the fool. You feel like you were a fool. This card also can speak to, you know, taking a leap of faith and diving into the unknown and trying something new and taking a risk. But I feel more like this was literally you feeling like a fool. I feel like you feel like a fool now because you didn't find out sooner about this other connection that was happening. Let's get a clarifier. Why is the Fool card here for crystal and deck number 3? Why is the Fool card here for crystal and deck number 3? Clarify the Fool. Yeah, the Three of Swords. You feel like an absolute fool. This person has really hurt you. This person has broken your heart. You know, Three of Swords speaks to utter betrayal. This person has been juggling you. This person has been breadcrumbing you. This person has been coming in really slow moving and not giving you explanations as to why they're behaving so unusual, why they're so busy all the time and not able to give you the time that they used to be able to give you. And, you know, you just saw straight through it. And in the end, you just went, okay, I'm going to find out the truth. I'm going to get the clarity I need. And even if they're not going to give it to me, I'm going to get it myself as the Queen of Swords. And I will cut out this energy as quick as it came in if I find out that this is not okay, that this is unjust. And I feel like you found that out. And you've got the Strength card here now. So I feel like you're now in your strength. You're now, you know, building up your healing. You're taking some time to heal from this connection. It's really hurt you and betrayed you with the Three of Swords energy. You feel like a complete fool for not finding this out sooner. You know, you were taking risks in this connection, I feel, but they weren't taking any. And I feel like in the end, you kind of thought, what is going on here? Why am I doing all the giving? Why am I receiving breadcrumbs from this person? You know, what is going on here? So you've done some delving, you've done some diving deeper, and you've found out that something has been going on with another person, and this person has betrayed you in the ultimate way. And now you're using all of your strength and courage to heal from this and to build yourself back up again, to build your self-esteem. And, you know, the Queen of Swords, like, let's not, you know, she is very damaged. She's strong on the exterior, but on the interior, she's extremely vulnerable. She's extremely damaged. She's been through a lot. She's a wounded warrior. So as a result, you guys are now having to go within and really build yourself back up again. Your self-esteem on the inside is probably very low, and you're trying to understand, you know, why didn't I see this sooner? I feel very foolish. They've broken my heart. There's an ending of a cycle here, and I need to now focus on myself, on building myself up again, on self-care, meditation, finding who I am, finding what makes me happy, and using all of that inner strength and courage. So I feel like right now you're in this strength energy. You're using all of your strength just to get through this connection. I feel like you did care very deeply for this person. Let's get a clarifier. Why is the Strength card here for the third crystal and deck? Why is the Strength card here? Please show us with truth and clarity. The Magician. Yeah, this person was being very manipulative. So let's find what's next for you guys in this connection. It looks like this person's been very manipulative. It looks like there's been an ending. Unfortunately, guys, I feel like this person has been juggling you with another person, and I feel like you found out and you're now in a Queen of Swords energy. So let's find out, get all the cards back together as I've done, and let's find out what pile number 3, crystal number 3 needs to tell you. What's next for you guys in this connection? What's next for pile 3, crystal 3 in this connection? What does Spirit have to say? Let's get just a few cards and then we can clarify if needed, and then we'll get a few oracle messages just to finish off. Pile number 3, crystal number 3. What's next for pile number 3, crystal number 3? What messages do they need to hear? Let's get a couple more, 2 more. Take that one because it's trying to come out. Alright, so we have got the 9 of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So, guys, it looks like you are having some sleepless nights right now. I feel like this has weighed you down and it's a heavy burden on you, this ending in this connection. I do feel like you did have a lot of love for this person and you viewed them as highly, you know, you viewed them as someone that you loved. You didn't expect this to happen. I feel like it's really taken you by surprise. So I feel like right now you are having some sleepless nights and you're still healing over this past connection energy. Page of Swords, I do feel like they are watching you boss up. They're watching you level up. They're regretful about what they've done. I feel like they've realized they've made a mistake, and I feel like, you know, they're now watching you, trying to gather information about what it is that you're getting up to, about, you know, whether you're moving on, how well you're doing, if you've met someone new. I feel like they are trying to gather information about you currently through social media, through mutual friends. You know, they might even be seeing you in person, who knows? But this person is gathering information with the Page of Swords. It's certainly a stalking energy. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that's, again, the way they view you as an extremely abundant, someone who is very loyal, very hardworking, very self-made, someone who, you know, they're now seeing your value after losing you. And quite often that's what it takes, someone to lose what they have to realise how much it means to them. Then we've got the 9 of Cups, which is all about you right now. You're in this really abundant single energy. 9 of Cups speaks to someone who is content in and of themselves. They have all but one cup, and that is, you know, the final seal of the deal, the final, you know, commitment, the solid commitment, the stable commitment that comes in, someone you can trust, who's loyal, who tells you the truth, because the Queen of Swords doesn't accept anything else. And I feel like you're in a very Queen of Swords energy right now, so you'd rather be single and, you know, feel stable and secure within yourself without listening to lies and betrayal and all of that stuff from someone who's just not telling you the truth. So Queen of Swords energy, you're really bossing up right now. You are, you know, having quite a tough exterior. You're presenting as someone who is doing very well. You might still be having some struggles, of course. We do have the 9 of Swords, you know, energy here. You're having some sleepless nights still, I'm sure, over this past connection, but you are bossing up now with the Queen of Swords and the 9 of Cups. I feel like you are moving into a very abundant energy. You are going to be manifesting everything that it is that you want, because you've earned it, you've deserved it, you've done all the right things. You've done nothing wrong here in this connection. It's completely been the other person that's done things that are unfair. And they're going to get their karma for that, because we all do get karma for the things and the choices that we make, good or bad. So at the moment, you know, you are in a very abundant single energy. You are doing fine just by yourself, and you will get that 10th cup when the time is right. And we have the Ace of Wands here, which is a very new passionate opportunity that's coming in for you guys. You know, aces are about new beginnings and opportunities, and the wands are about passion. So it looks to me like you do have something very passionate and abundant coming in the near future. Let's do a quick clarifier for you. Okay, why is the Ace of Wands here for crystal and deck number 3? Why is the Ace of Wands here? Please clarify. Oh, looks like that one wanted to come out. The 9 of Wands. Okay, let's get one more. And the Lovers. Excellent. All right, guys, so it looks like initially, I feel like you might be a little bit guarded to start with a 9 of Wands. I feel like you're in a bit of a guarded defensive energy. You're wounded. You know, the Nine of Wands is about someone who's been through the works, who's been through a lot of trauma and drama, and is, you know, really going through it right now. It's not an energy that's going to stay. It's an energy that we pass through. After we've been through some challenges in life, we can be in the Nine of Wands energy. We need time to heal. We need time to, you know, to guard ourselves from any further hurt. So you might be protecting yourself with the Queen of Swords energy. You might be protecting yourself from this person and standing your ground and, you know, keeping your distance from them so that you can heal properly from this connection. You know, I feel like they're watching you and they're seeing you boss up, and they're seeing you in this beautiful abundant energy with this Nine of Cups energy. And they're, you know, they're watching and spying through the Page of Swords here, but, you know, they're seeing you with the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You are bossing up, and there is a new abundant opportunity, a passionate opportunity coming in here. And we've also got the Lovers. So there's someone who really is your match, someone who's a soulmate, a beautiful soulmate, you know, divine connection is coming in for you guys. Could be a Gemini, but it could be anybody, you know. Spirit just told me to say that, but, you know, there is an abundant opportunity coming in for you guys. But right now I feel like you're in the Nine of Wands energy, and you don't see anything else right now because you're still in that energy where you're still healing over this difficult situation. Nine of Wands is a mental health card also. You might be, you know, struggling a little bit with your mental health, with trying to stay balanced and trying to stay, you know, keep your head above water, so to speak. Just stay positive about love after this difficult situation. It has been very challenging for you. But, you know, and you're defending yourself, you're guarding yourself, you're standing your ground, and I feel like you're coming out of that energy slowly over the next few weeks, Spirit's saying. I feel like, you know, in the next few weeks, you're coming out of that energy and you're moving into the Ace of Wands and the Lovers energy here. There is love coming in for you guys, a passionate new love opportunity with someone who is going to be your match, someone who's going to be, you know, someone that is your divine partner, someone who could be a soulmate with the Lovers energy here. You know, it's a very positive message coming in for you guys after you move out of this healing energy, which we all need to do. We all need to heal that before we can move forward, because otherwise we're just going to move into a rebound situation, which isn't going to last anyway because we weren't fully healed and ready for it. So I feel like that's what's coming in for you guys. Now let's get a few messages from the Oracle to finish off. Alright, can we get 3 messages from the Oracle for crystal and deck number 3? 3 messages from the Oracle. 3 messages, please. Okay, so we've got regeneration. Absolutely, guys. Exactly what I've been talking about. Through the Nine of Wands energy, you are going to regenerate your heart, your soul, your energy. Everything is going to be regenerated, and you're going to be ready to love again. And we have a passionate new love opportunity coming in here with the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. Don't forget that. So regeneration is coming in. Treasure Island. We've got some awesome energy here, guys. And we're moving and shifting into a more positive period of time coming in the future. So you do have a Treasure Island and regeneration coming, and Observer. I feel like you're going to be very observant at the moment. You're just sort of you're sort of standing back in your in your defensive energy, guarding yourself, protecting your mental health, protecting your, you know, just your overall energy from this person of the past who has, past person who has penetrated your walls, who has knocked your walls down, who has, you know, breached your trust, who has taken away your sense of stability and security because they've told you a bunch of lies that you obviously, you know, feel very hurt by. But you're standing your energy now, but, you know, you're observing at the moment. You're just observing casually. You're finding your peace. You're finding your inner peace, self-caring, you're healing, and you're moving into that abundant energy where you're going to be regenerating. You know, you're moving into Treasure Island, and you're moving into an Ace of Wands and a Lover's connection here. You're going to have a new love opportunity coming in the near future. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be something amazing with Treasure Island coming up here. But right now, you're just in an observer energy. You're just standing back and watching. You're standing back and just observing what's happening around you, and you're protecting yourself from any further harm while you're healing this connection and this energy. Alright guys, that's all I have for you for message number 3. See you in my next video. Thanks guys. Hey guys, if you chose message and crystal number 4, peach selenite, beautiful peach crystal which is in a cluster, I'm going to now read your messages using the Light Seers Tarot deck, my absolute favourite deck. So I hope that we're going to get a more positive message. I have saged, I have you know, cleanse the energy with sage and incense. I'm hoping to get some more positive messages. The last 3 have been fairly similar messages of, yeah, betrayal, guys. I'm really hoping that I don't get a message of betrayal, so I'm truly hopeful that this one's going to be different. Otherwise, I feel like they're just very similar messages. I want some positive stuff for you guys. So let's go ahead and find out. If you chose the peach selenite, let's find out. Alright, spirit guides, guardian angels, and the universe. What does pile number 4 need to know for early September 2021? What messages does pile number 4 need to know? I'll take that one, I won't go back in. We've got the 3 of Wands. Pile number 4, what does pile number 4 need to know? Okay, we've got the card dropping. Okay, 9 of Swords. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry that I responded like that, but I'm actually shocked. I believe I have had justice in every single deck, in every single spread so far. I'm just trying to remember if I had it in. I think every single spread I've had has had justice in it. Wow. Okay. So it looks again like there's been an injustice in this connection. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I feel like this is just crazy. I feel like there's a lot of people who are going through injustices, who have been treated unfairly, who have been, you know, hard done by their person that they thought that was their person, someone that they thought cared about them and had their back, and they've been unfair and unjust. I'm seriously, I can't believe it. I'm going to have to do some clarifying. Okay. Yeah. This is just, I just find it so hard to pull. 8 of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Alright guys, it looks like, again, there's been some kind of ending and injustice here. I can't explain it any other way. So I've got the 3 of Wands, okay, which is in and of itself a fairly positive message. This shows someone who is waiting for something. Someone who is waiting for their ships to come in, you know, who has made a decision but hasn't actually taken any action towards it yet. So that's the initial message that we've got. Then we've got the 9 of Swords, which is a very distressing energy. Someone who's going through depression, someone who's having sleepless nights, someone who's having a lot of struggles right now. Then we've got the Devil energy, which is all about toxicity. It's about obsessiveness. It's about, you know, doing things in excess that aren't good for us. And then we've got the Justice card, guys. So it does look as though if you chose crystal number 4, there's some very toxic energy for you guys as well. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier for each card. All right, can I first of all have a clarifier? Why is the 3 of Wands here for pile number 4? Yep, we've got the 8 of Cups and the Hanged Man. So it looks like there's been an ending here, guys, and you're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen from it. You know, you're seeing things differently now. After this person, or this situation, I feel like this person that you are currently in a connection with or recently in a connection with, I feel like they have shown you a different side of them. I feel like they've been, they've walked away. There's no other way to explain it. There's an 8 of Cups here. This person has left you out in the cold. They've walked away. They've made a decision that this isn't for them. I don't know what they've gone towards. We need to clarify that, but it looks as though they've walked away from this connection. And they might be feeling very stuck, or you might be feeling very stuck. I'm not sure exactly who this is about. So I feel like your person has walked away because they're seeing things from a new perspective, but they're also feeling quite stuck. You know, I feel like they might have some mental health issues themselves, and I feel like that might be why they've walked away. But we're going to need to clarify a bit further. And I feel like you're kind of waiting for them to come back, thinking, well, you know, there's no real good reason why you've left me. We had a great connection. This is what I'm hearing. Things were going well. You know, I thought we loved each other. I thought things were going great. I thought we had everything we needed in this connection. And then you just up and left, and now I'm kind of standing here waiting for my ships to come in. I'm waiting for you to return. I've made my choice. I've decided that I want you. You're the one that has decided against me. You're the one that has left and walked away and decided that you're going to get, you know, tangled up somewhere else with this hangman energy. You're the one that's walked away and left this connection and walked away from this, you know? And that's left you feeling extremely upset. I'm just going to clarify, why is the 9 of Swords here for this back in? Why is the 9 of Swords here for message number 4, crystal number 4? Why is the 9 of Swords here for message number 4. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Oh my goodness, guys, really? Okay, so we've got the Three of Swords, heartbreak, someone's broken your heart. Got the Page of Cups, and we've got the King of Pentacles and the Chariot. Bit of a confusing mix of energy here, but it looks as though this person has broken your heart, which is the most obvious reason here for the Nine of Swords. They've broken your heart. I feel like they have, walked away from you. They're stuck, or they're seeing things from a different perspective. And we're clarifying the Nine of Swords here, and we've got the Chariot, so it might be that they're traveling away from you right now. They might be they might have decided to take a job that's at a distance from you. They might have decided to just distance themselves from you, like physically or energetically, to move away. It could be they've moved further away in terms of their proximity to you. It could be that energetically they're just, not speaking and engaging with you at this moment. They've moved away in some sense, I feel like, with the Chariot here. It's almost like in the opposite, almost like reading in reverse. That's what Spirit's telling me. They're not coming towards you, they're moving away from you at speed. And with the Page of Cups here, I feel like they're communicating with someone else. I feel like they're offering their love elsewhere, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, which is why I kind of feel like we've got the Devil energy here and the Justice energy here. I do feel like they're presenting themselves as a King of Pentacles, but I feel like they're presenting that energy elsewhere. That's just what I'm hearing from Spirit. I'm just following my intuition here, guys. There's definitely an injustice. This card only comes out when there's been an injustice. I've had it in every single read tonight, I believe. I think deck 1, 2, and 3, crystals 1, 2, and 3 have had the same justice card message. This is just out of this world. Honestly, I feel like everything I've said tonight has been about someone cheating on someone and leaving them out in the cold. I'm starting to feel like a broken record. I'm starting to feel like all my messages are telling me the same thing over and over and over again. Right, let's get back to this reading. Sorry guys, I'm just quite frustrated. I've had to sage as well, and I'm just, I feel really bad for all of you. If you're going through this same energy, like in all of the reads tonight, it must be a very collective energy for everybody. It might be why you're all coming to this particular read if you are watching it. Anyway, let's keep going. Alright, so like I said, we've clarified the Nine of Swords. Like I said, we've got the Three of Swords and the Chariot. I feel like this person is moving away from you with the Three of Swords here at speed. In whether it be energetically or geographically or for work, whatever, this person is moving away. They're traveling, they're moving away from you, which is causing you to be very heartbroken and have sleepless nights. We've got the Page of Cups here. Like I said, I feel like they are communicating elsewhere. They're offering their cup of love. They're trying to date someone. They're trying to wine and dine someone. They're trying to woo someone, and it's not you. It is not you. And the King of Pentacles, like I said, I feel like they're presenting as a King of Pentacles falsely with this Devil energy here. I feel like they're like being manipulative and toxic, and I feel like they're pretending to be someone they're not to someone else, which I feel is the injustice in this connection. Obviously they're being extremely unfair to you, but they're not a King of Pentacles energy. Maybe you're viewing them as a King of Pentacles energy. I'm going to clarify this one just to make sure that I'm on the right track here. But this person, is doing something very toxic, doing something very hurtful with the Devil energy here. They might be doing things in excess. They might be trying to, something might be clouding their judgment. They could be drinking too much. They could be smoking too much. They could be, going out too much. They might be spending too much. They're doing something in excess. They could even be having sex too much. You know what I mean? Like, it's just an excess toxic energy, the Devil. Alright, something's taking them away from this connection, and it's causing an injustice, something that's unfair and imbalanced. I do not feel this person as a King of Pentacles. I'm not sure where this energy is coming from. I feel like it's a false energy with the Devil here. I feel like they're presenting themselves as a King of Pentacles elsewhere to someone else, which is with this Page of Cups. I do feel like they're communicating love elsewhere to somebody, which is causing this, Devil justice energy. Let's get a clarifier. Why is the Page of Cups here? Because, everything else we have here is about someone being treated poorly in this connection. And I feel like it's the person who's watching this video right now. Why is the Page of Cups here? The Star. Can we get one more message? Why is the Page of Cups here for message number 4, crystal number 4, Seven of Swords. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Again, I've had this message multiple times too. But anyway, this is a different deck. I've shuffled everything. This is what's meant to come out. So I guess this is the collective energy right now. All right. So I feel like with the Page of Cups here, yes, this person is, you know, they are wanting something else that is outside of this connection. They're doing something unfair. They're doing something unjust with the Devil and the Justice card here. And the Page of Cups, they are offering, you know, a love opportunity outside of this connection. They're trying to woo someone else. This is the message I'm getting from Spirit. I really don't like reading this energy. I'm just reading what's coming to me. I feel like you're extremely heartbroken. I feel like they're moving away from you at speed. You don't know why they're moving away at speed, because you guys had something really good going on, I feel. You know, you're kind of in this waiting energy, but nothing's coming in. This person's actually leaving. They're leaving you heartbroken and they're going away fast. And I don't know why. This is the part I'm trying to understand. Why are they leaving you fast? Why are they doing that? It's really disgusting. I don't know why. But, you know, I've got the star here. Like I said, I feel like they are wishing upon a star elsewhere. It also could represent that you're healing, because this is just breaking your heart. I feel like there's two messages there. It's a healing energy for you, but I feel like it's also them wishing that they had someone or something else. It's got, you know, this is kind of the pigs might fly energy. If you look at the card, you can see there's actually a pig, you know, flying in the air here, just up over here. This person is like a daydreamer, you know, they believe in like old school, or at least they pretend to believe in old school romance, you know, where they wine and dine, they open your door, and they do all that charming stuff. But I don't feel like it's genuine with the Devil energy here covering it. It's not genuine. They're putting on a false front. They're putting on a mask, which is an injustice to this connection. This person is trying to go elsewhere here. They're wishing upon a star to have something else, which is something short term, something lustful, something not long term. This is a Devil lustful connection. Someone who just wants sex, or, you know, or is influenced by drugs or alcohol and wanting something. They're just doing something in excess, which is leading them astray from this connection. They're taking them away from this connection. And the Seven of Swords, guys, come on. This one is a betrayal card every day of the week. This person is trying to be sneaky. They're trying to get away with something. They're trying to run away. They're trying to do something deceptive to you. Again, this card has come out multiple times tonight. I don't understand. But yeah, this person is being deceptive. This person is definitely trying to move away towards something else in a deceptive manner with the Devil. These are all clarifying the Devil, which is the cards that you can see above it, okay? And with the King of Pentacles here, this person is pretending to have the King of Pentacles energy. They do not have the King of Pentacles energy. They are not even close to the King of Pentacles energy. All right, let's clarify the Justice card. Then we're going to pull all the cards back in and get another message about what's going to happen from here. All right, can we have a message for the Justice? Sorry, can we have a clarifier for the Justice card, please? Why is the Justice card here for message number 4, crystal number 4, deck number 4? Why is the Justice card here for crystal number 4? Why is the Justice card here for crystal number 4? Fell on the floor. Okay, we have got, oh wow, the King of Swords and the Six of Wands. Okay, I'm just going to have a little think about this one, because this one is a little bit strange. So there's definitely been an injustice here, guys. This card, like I said, only comes out when there's been an injustice. However, the King of Swords, the King of Swords represents someone who is very cold and cutting, you know, someone who seeks the truth, who seeks, you know, loyalty, who is very strong on fairness and justice. But we've got the Justice card here, and this person has done an injustice. So I'm trying to understand why, oh why, the King of Swords is in this connection for clarifying this Justice card, because this Justice card and this King of Swords, they kind of go together. And we're clarifying the Justice card, which I said represents an injustice. So I'm trying to now figure out why the King of Swords is here, because he cuts out people who don't tell the truth. So therefore, I feel like because of this injustice, this is for you guys. You are cutting out this person. You are the King of Swords. You are embodying the King of Swords. It is not your person. Because if it was your person, they would not be being dishonest and disloyal. Because the King of Swords is not dishonest and disloyal. The King of Swords is everything but that. King of Pentacles, however, He's a very abundant energy. However, with the Seven of Swords and the Star overarching the Devil, this person is deceiving people and they're presenting themselves as a King of Pentacles when they are in fact not a King of Pentacles. They are in fact a Seven of Swords and a Devil energy. So this person is being deceptive. They are trying to make people believe that they are something that they are not. They're putting on a mask. They're pretending to be something they're not. And with their Justice card here, you are now embodying the King of Swords energy. You're going to cut this person out of your life because they are being dishonest, they're being dishonorable, they're cheating on you, they're lying to you with the Seven of Swords energy here. They are pretending to be a King of Pentacles. In fact, they're the Devil. They're causing you sleepless nights. They are moving away from you at speed here with the Chariot and the Three of Swords. They're actually offering their love elsewhere after walking away from you and leaving you stuck. And if we have a look, again, we're clarifying the Justice card. We also got the Six of Wands. So I do feel as though, you know, you are viewing this person, as I said, as the King of Wands. You are the person. I do feel as though you're cutting this person out here with the King of Swords energy. And with the Six of Wands here, I feel like, you know, you're looking for victory elsewhere. You know, you've decided that there's no victory here. You might have been waiting on something here, waiting for your ships to come in, but you're waiting for happiness and victory. And that is not happening in this connection as far as I can tell. But we're going to gather up the cards and see what's coming in for you guys. So victory is coming your way. Is it with this person or is it elsewhere? Let's find out. Let's get a few cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle just to finish off. All right. Make sure that we've got a really good shuffle here. Let's find out what's coming in for you guys. If you picked crystal deck number 4. Alright, what's coming in for, that's a beautiful Six of Wands energy for the crystal number 4, deck number 4. Okay, can we get what's going to happen, what's coming up for pile number 4, deck number 4, what's coming up, what Six of Wands energy is coming up for pile number 4, deck number 4. There's something beautiful coming in for you guys with the Six of Wands, which is all about victory. What's coming in for deck number 4, pile number 4? Oops, something positive, I hope. Alright guys, let's have a look. So it looks like it's something unknown to you right now. If you chose crystal number 4, deck number 4, it looks like it's something unknown with the moon being here. I do feel as though, you know, there's probably things that you don't know about this ending that's happened, this person that's gone towards someone else who's betrayed you, but I also feel like you also don't kind of know what's coming towards you that's going to be something beautiful and amazing and abundant. I feel like it's coming in slowly and gradually here with the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving energy, which is at the top of the deck here, and I feel like with the death card here, which is all about an ending but a rebirth, I feel like there's something beautiful coming in for you guys here. And we've got the Three of Cups here, which is all about celebrations, reunions, gatherings, coming together with friends, family, people that you meet through friends and family, people that you meet through friends of friends, at events, all kinds of things. I feel like that's how you're going to meet someone new and abundant who's going to bring you happiness. So I feel like that's something kind of unknown to you right now. You don't see it coming, but it's actually going to be happening for you guys with the moon energy here. Seven of Cups, I do feel like you're going to have options and choices to make. I don't feel like you're just going to be limited to the past and connected to this toxic past devil energy. I feel like you're going to have abundant opportunities coming into you with the Six of Wands energy we had, which is very victorious energy. Something's going to grow and manifest into something beautiful for you guys. I'm so happy to see something positive at the end of this read. And you know, this person who you're going to meet is going to just race in towards you. The Knight of Swords energy is someone who's very sure, who's very astute, who's very skillful, who's like a warrior. They know exactly what they want and they race in towards it, and they come in just very sure, very assuring, and someone who, you know, just knows what they want and is going to show you that they want you. Seven of Wands energy here, I feel like is, you know, I feel like you're going to just be very you know, you're going to be very guarded and protective when someone does come in, because you're going to want to make sure that they are an abundant opportunity, that they are someone who is genuine, because you've been through the ringer with this past person. I feel like, you know, you're not going to be sure because they're going to come in slowly after an ending. I feel like you're still going to be very wary and not quite sure if they're genuine, of their intentions. So I feel like you are going to be careful and cautious with them coming in. And I feel like you're going to sort of protect yourself here and be very guarded and have kind of a protective bubble around you here with the Seven of Wands. But I feel like that's purely just because of what you've been through. It's going to take time to build up trust again in people because you've been through something, you know, really traumatic and, you know, awful with the devil energy. Someone's has abused your trust, has abused and betrayed you, but you are going to get through that. You know, this energy is only temporary. And then look what we've got here, guys, an Ace of Pentacles. So there's something really abundant and beautiful. This is a stable, solid opportunity, a stable foundation. Pentacles are very stable, as you can see. It does resonate with the Seven of Pentacles. We've got like a seed being planted, and we've got a plant that's fully growing here with the Seven of Pentacles. So there is something very abundant coming in for you guys in the future. I can see something amazing coming in. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Empress, guys. Amazing energy. You guys have got something beautiful coming in. Yep, Ace of Cups. I felt drawn to the bottom of the deck. I showed you the top already with the Death, Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the bottom of the deck, as I said, got the Empress and the Ace of Cups. So, you know, you are going to be bossing up. You are going to be, love is going to be coming in. Abundant love opportunities here with the Ace of Cups. Let's go ahead and get three messages from the Oracle to finish off for crystal number 4. I do feel like it's been mostly repetitive energy, guys. There must be a very strong energy of deception around at the moment because it's been very deceptive this evening, which has been quite concerning. All right, can we have 3 messages for the first one? 2 more, please. What does crystal number 4, deck number 4 need to know? Just going to take the top of the deck. Alright guys, so we have got All That Glitters. Now that card is all about, I know it seems like it's about things that are amazing, but it's actually the opposite. It's about being careful. Like, things that glitter are not always gold. And I feel like this person, this past person, this person you might still be connecting with, is someone that has been very deceptive towards you. And they might have seemed like something really abundant and gold, and, you know, you might have thought that they were your everything and your soulmate and so forth. You know, but be careful with the fates here. I feel like that's also here to remind you that sometimes you feel like something is fateful and meant to be, and someone is your destiny. But in actual fact, both of these cards are about being mindful that things can be very deceptive. All that glitters is not gold. So this person has presented that way, and you might have been led down that pathway to think that they were someone really abundant that you were meant to be with, and the fate that you guys were meant to be together. But in actual fact, guys, it's time to go. Time to go. This connection, this energy, this is actually time to go. You know, all that glitters is not gold. This person presented with a false identity. They were presenting as a King of Pentacles, but they actually were a devil and a Seven of Swords. And, you know, it's not fate that you guys are meant to be together, because if you were, this person would have treated you a lot better, and you wouldn't be here listening to this message and hearing this awful, you know, deceptive message that you kind of I'm just even blown away by, to be honest. It's time to go. It's time for you to move forward and receive this beautiful new energy that's coming in for you guys. You have got something beautiful coming in. So stay tuned for that. Hang in there, and, you know, you're going to get through this Seven of Wands energy. You're going to get out of that, and you're going to come out the other side, and you're going to have that Ace of Cups. You're going to have that new abundant opportunity that's coming in for you. There is love coming in. You just got to heal this energy and get through this, and you will get to the other side. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. I really do appreciate all of your support. I'll be starting my weekly reads next week. Please stay tuned for those. I do have the schedule in the description box down below. It's more likely that they're going to be fortnightly reads because I do have other responsibilities, so it won't be a weekly thing. I will be doing, so basically monthly reads and then mid-monthly reads, but I'm going to start next week because I haven't done them as yet, and I'm starting next week, and then from there onwards I'm going to be doing monthly and mid-monthly reads for each of the zodiac signs, as well as pick a crystal, pick a card, and various other types of reads as well, just to keep things interesting. And I'd also love to hear feedback from you guys, so don't forget to comment and give me feedback about what types of reads you'd like to see me do. I'd love to hear from you guys about, you know, if it resonates, how it resonates for you, and any ideas for reads for the future. All positive messages, please, only. And yeah, I love hearing from you guys and getting likes, shares and comments. And subscriptions, of course. So thanks so much for all your support, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys.